There is a story among the Blackfoot Indians about an Indian brave who came upon an eagle's nest. You know how you come upon an eagle's nest. You take your life into your own hands and you climb these incredible steep cliffs or a tall tree, something which you'd never do as an old warrior. But as he came across an eagle's nest, he took one of the eggs out of the nest and took it home and put it in a hen's nest. And when the eaglet hatched, he grew up thinking he was a chicken. And so the eagle walked along the ground, pecking at worms and seeds and scratching in the dirt. And so the eagle grew up and grew old. One day, the eagle looked up into the sky and saw this magnificent bird soaring in the heavens. And he said to his family, "What is that?" And the old grandma chicken, the one who knew many things about the world, said, "That's an eagle." And he said, "An eagle? How wonderful it must be to fly so high." She said, "Yes, it must be, but forget it, you're a chicken." And so the eagle spent his life scratching in the dirt, a chicken. Well, in Ek, we are eagles who know our own kind, who walk the heavens. And this is the direction of this morning's talk, to learn the ways to be the active cause in life instead of reacting to other people's emotions, feelings, and will and control. We are talking about the difference between a freedman and a slave. And so I'm speaking of eagles in Ek, to show you the capabilities which you have once you open yourself to the Spirit within, to the Holy Spirit, to the Ek. And each one of you has this potential and this capability to become many times more the person that you are, to become the experienced being, fully trained and qualified to become a co-worker with God. And so I would encourage you also to be eagles in Ek, to recognize the heritage that you have as spiritual beings who are able to rise into the higher planes of God at will, to be able to handle your lives here on earth, walking by the side of the Mahanta, letting life and the highest principle in life direct you to the experiences that you need. And there are the nights, but there are also the days that follow. The sorrow is always followed by happiness. And the ultimate happiness is to be one day able to move into the higher planes consciously, return to earth to carry out our duties, and to go back and forth between the visible and the invisible worlds as a co-worker with God. This is your destiny and this is your mission.